It all started with the throne. Not a throne, the throne, the town's historical. Society had recently completed the restoration of Queen Mirabelle's seat of glory, an ornate golden chair rumored to have been used by the famously vain monarch who once ruled our region. It was carved from oak, inlaid with pearls, and upholstered with scarlet velvet. Every tourist brochure within 50 miles now featured it, and, as fate would have it, my best friend Clara was the one who insisted we go see it. "Come on, Ben," she'd said that morning. "You love old weird stuff." "I love functional old weird stuff," I corrected, sipping my coffee. "A chair that's just been sitting there collecting dust for 400 years isn't exactly—" "It's a throne," she interrupted. "You're telling me you don't want to sit on a throne?" "I'm pretty sure we're not allowed to sit on it." Clara grinned. That mischievous, let's make a bad decision grin I'd known since high school. Details. By the time we arrived at the museum, I already had a bad feeling. The Historical Hall of Queens was a dimly lit exhibit smelling faintly of lemon polish and elderly air conditioning. In the center of it all sat Queen Mirabelle's golden monstrosity, guarded only by a waist-high velvet rope and a sign that read, "Please do not sit, historical artifact, under restoration." The under restoration part apparently meant no one is watching it right now. Clara's eyes gleamed. "Ben," she whispered, "take a picture of me on it." "Nope. Please?" "Absolutely not." "Ben," she said, clasping her hands together dramatically, "don't you want to see what royal power looks like on me?" Royal power looks like a felony charge waiting to happen. But before I could stop her, she ducked under the rope and marched toward the throne, her sundress swishing and her sandals squeaking. "Clara." I hissed, "Seriously?" She ignored me, tossing her curls over her shoulder like a drama queen. "Relax, I'll just sit for 2 seconds." I groaned and pulled out my phone, mostly so I could document the evidence for when I had to bail her out of jail. Clara turned around, backed up to the seat, and lowered herself onto the cushion. It made a soft whoomp as centuries of velvet and stuffing met 21st century denim. "There," she declared proudly. "How do I look?" "Like you're about to be escorted out by museum security." "Come on, take one picture," she said, striking an exaggerated pose. Chin up, hand raised regally. I was about to snap it when she frowned and shifted her weight. That's weird." "What?" She wriggled again. "It's tight." "Tight?" "Yeah, like the sides are squeezing me." "Maybe because it's a 400-year-old chair made for people who ate soup and hoped for dinner?" She laughed, then tried to stand up, and didn't. Her smile faltered. "Ben." "Yeah? I think I'm stuck." I lowered my phone. "What?" She tugged at the armrests. "I can't get up." "You're joking." "I'm not," she said, trying again, harder. The chair wobbled slightly, the golden filigree creaking ominously. "Clara, I swear it's gripping me," she said, twisting and pulling, but the more she moved, the worse it seemed. Her hips had wedged perfectly between the throne's curved wooden arms. For about 3 seconds, I tried to be a responsible adult. Then I started laughing. "Ben, stop laughing and help me." I couldn't. I doubled over, hands on my knees, laughing so hard I could barely breathe. You wanted royal power. Guess it comes with royal consequences." "Ben, hold on," I gasped between laughs. I'm trying." I wiped my eyes and went over, trying to assess the situation. Her hips were indeed lodged firmly. She could lean forward slightly, but not enough to stand. The arms of the chair, carved with ornate swirls, pinched her snugly in place. "I can't believe this is happening," she muttered. "Oh, I can," I said. "Do something." "Like what, Clara?" "You're glued to history. Not funny." "It's kind of funny." She shot me a glare that could have melted the varnish. Okay, I said, composing myself. "Let's try physics." "Lean forward slowly," she leaned. The chair creaked. "Nothing." "Okay, now twist a little to the left." She twisted. There was a sound halfway between a groan and a squeak. "Still stuck, right?" "Nothing," she said, her voice rising. "I'm going to die in this chair." "You'll be fine. I'll be a museum exhibit. Local woman becomes one with throne." "Hey, that's catchy," I said. "Ben!" All right, I said, crouching beside her. "Let's try lifting a little. On 3. 1, she said. 2, 3. We both heaved, and she rose about half an inch before gravity and craftsmanship conspired against her. "Nope," she gasped. Not budging. I was about to suggest calling for help when a small voice behind us said, "Excuse me?" We froze. A museum guide stood in the doorway. A lanky teenager in a polyester vest with a badge that said Ethan. His expression was halfway between confusion and horror. He said slowly. "You're not supposed to—" "She's stuck," I blurted. He blinked. "Like stuck? Like we've tried physics." He frowned, clearly running through the museum's emergency protocol in his head. "Okay, don't panic." "I'm not panicking," Clara said. "You're panicking." "No one's panicking." I said, panicking. Ethan radioed someone. Hi, Marlene. "Yeah, we've got a situation in Gallery 2. Yeah, the throne. No damage." Yet Clara groaned. "Oh my god, I'm going viral, aren't I?" "Only if Ethan's got TikTok," I said. "Dude," Ethan said seriously, "not cool." Within minutes, 3 staff members arrived. Marlene, a sturdy woman with a bun of steel. Howard, the custodian. And a security guard named Deshaun, who looked like he'd rather be anywhere else. They all stared at Clara in silent disbelief. "I told her not to sit," I said helpfully. "Thank you," Marlene said, voice tight. "That's very helpful." Howard scratched his head. "Maybe if we, lift from the back?" "I'd rather die than break this chair," Marlene said. "I'd rather die than stay in it." Clara cried. "Let's try some oil," Howard suggested. "What, like cooking oil?" I asked. "WD-40, he said. "Works on stuck bolts." Marlene shot him a look. "She's not a bolt, Howard." Clara buried her face in her hands. "Kill me now." "Okay," Marlene said, clapping once. "We'll go slow." "Ma'am, can you lift slightly so we can see where you're caught?" Clara obeyed, blushing furiously. I tried to suppress another laugh as they peered around her like archaeologists examining a delicate ruin. "Looks like the sides have warped a little over time," Howard murmured. "Probably shrunk inward." "Fantastic," Clara muttered. "I'm being hugged by history." Eventually, they decided to use a gentle approach. Howard fetched some furniture polish, non-damaging to antiques, he assured us, and carefully applied it around the armrests. "Okay," he said. "Try standing now, slowly." Clara gritted her teeth, pushed down on the armrests, and, with a majestic schlorp, popped free. The entire room exhaled in relief. She stood, red-faced, brushing off her skirt. "I never want to see another throne again." "Oh, come on," I said, grinning. "You wore it well, Your Majesty." Her glare returned full force. "You are never telling anyone about this." "Oh, absolutely," I said, already composing the story in my head. Ethan cleared his throat. "So, we're gonna need you to fill out an incident report. Can I fill it out anonymously?" Clara asked. Marlene smiled grimly. "Not a chance." We spent the next 15 minutes sitting in the lobby while Marlene documented the event. Clara sulked, refusing to make eye contact with anyone. Every so often, a visitor would walk by and whisper, "Is that the lady from the throne?" When we finally escaped to the parking lot, she rounded on me. "You're not posting that video." "Oh, of course not," I said innocently. "You recorded it, didn't you?" "Maybe a little." "Ben!" "I had to. For the archives. I will end you." I laughed again, couldn't help it.
"Come on, Clara, it's a great story."
No harm done, right? "I was assaulted by antique furniture." "Lightly embraced," I corrected. "Do not make me sit on you." I raised my hands. Okay. I promise I won't post it." "Good. Though," I added, "it would make a killer title. Her hips got stuck in the throne, and I couldn't stop laughing." She stopped walking and stared at me. "That's the dumbest title I've ever heard." Exactly why it would go viral. "Ben," I grinned. "Relax, Queen Clara. Your secret's safe with me." She rolled her eyes but smiled despite herself. "You're impossible." "Admit it, though," I said as we climbed into the car. "It's kind of poetic. You wanted to feel royal, and the throne didn't want to let you go." "Poetic," she said dryly. "That's one word for it." As we pulled away, she looked out the window, still pink with embarrassment. "You really won't tell anyone?" "Scout's honor," I said. Of course, I wasn't a scout. And by the time I finished telling the story at the next game night, everyone was calling her Her Majesty the Stuck Queen. Epilogue, 6 months later. When the museum's newsletter came out, There it was. Historic throne restored after unfortunate incident. The artifact suffered no damage, said the curator. Though it did, briefly, contain a visitor. Clara mailed me a copy with 3 words scribbled in red pen across the top. You're dead. I framed it. And every time we visit a museum now, I make sure to whisper as we pass any chair. Go on, Your Majesty, sit. She never does, but she always laughs, eventually.